history. We've been waiting for him. We need him, and we'll protect him.
So how far will you go if maybe someone wants to,
We'll go to Burkina Faso and join the army. We'll go and sleep at the roundabout like the people are protecting. We'll go and stand outside his palace and fight for him. We're ready. Traore, please, we're ready to come to your country. Send for us. We're ready to come.
Said they were going to save Libya. Today, let's go to Libya and compare Libya to that of when Muammar Gaddafi was ruling Libya, and we'll find out the differences. Today, Libya is in tatters. Libya is going down. Yes. Right now that we have seen another leader in Africa rising up to serve the interests of the people, America is back again. Yes. If America wants to save somebody, they can go to South Sudan. Yes. If America wants to save somebody, they can go to Congo. If America indeed want to save themselves, it will be better off than they coming to save Burkina. No Burkina Bay is saying that they need their help and they should go out of Burkina. That's all we are saying.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Traore, happening in London. Organic march. We heard 30th of April and everyone's come out. Imagine.
When you talk about Captain Traore, everybody is hearing about Burkina Faso, because the whole Nigeria, especially Africa is not right for democracy, because democracy, in the first place, the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But now here in Africa, especially in West Africa, they use it to exploit the masses. They use it to oppress the privilege, you understand? So now you see what is happening in Burkina Faso. By the time this man that took over the government of Burkina Faso, he drive all those funds away, all those funds, illegality government that they have planted there for a long time ago. You see what is now happening there now. It's like they are now feeling a sense of believing. They now belong, that they now say, yes, they are really Burkina Faso. They really have government that really care about them. You see, that is what everybody is looking for. But in our place here, I don't think it's possible, because I don't believe that language. Because there, you see, Nigeria, see, for that to say military, see, democracy never right for Africa. Let us be frank with ourselves. Somebody will be ruling 20, 15 years in the name of democracy. That is not democracy. That is a crazy demonstration of craziness. But when you now see what is happening, you see that guy in action, you know that guy, what is planning for his country, for 110 years coming, Burkina Faso is, I'm telling to you now, it will be like a London, even more than London, because now you can see now that almost 4 times Cook attempts from outside Western nation to eliminate him, because they know that now he's not exposing their misdeed, what they have done to that country many years ago. It's not exposing the characteristics of France, especially France. See what France has done to them. They capitalize them in their pocket, drilling their mineral
He kick out straight through and his partner with Russia. Do you think that's a smart move for an African leader?
It's a very big smart move, because everybody is now looking up to Russia. Because when you see Russia is out of the game in a European nation. Russia is on its own, and everybody who told Russia it's all evil, because Russia don't give a damn. They go straight for the forward. See, when you talk about Russia is not a corrupt nation. It's a standstill nation. When you go to Russia, you see their way of living is different from the rest of European countries, because they don't like that kind of cheap corner to the goal. They go straight. See somebody like Putin. Putin is afraid all over the world. Even America, they are afraid of Putin. You see, when you now dance to a person like that, you will see the maturity that your country is going to gain, because you are going to get a lot of dividend. See, many countries are looking away for Russia. See, the other day, Nigeria was protesting. You can see some boys in Northern Park were raising the flag of Russia. Why are they raising the flag of Russia? Because they are trying to let people know that Russia is what we need here now. We don't need this type of government that will seize our rights, because here they seize your rights. But in Russia, Department of Government, they let your rights to be motivated. They let you to speak your own truth and let everything come to pass accordingly. See, now I believe that with Russia in his back, nobody is going to eliminate him. And Africa Many Africa is going to copy him because care is not taking, anything can happen at any time. Many countries will speak up. You see Burkina Faso, see Mali, see Nigeria back of us here. See they have just under 6 or 1 year, they don't develop like say they don't do for how many years. Why? Because straightforward. Corruption cease. If you do like this, they take it to sell. You see the plan, the food plan is very good for the nation of that place now. So many countries, many people are eyeing that kind of development, not in a situation where here you don't even know your right, you don't even know your left, you don't know even tomorrow what tomorrow will bring. Every day you face difficulty. You see, in a country you're supposed to know the reality of your problem and know the solution to it, but here there's no solution.
Do you think Nigeria need bold leaders like Ibrahim Traoré to reject foreign control and fight corruption? Head on.
God will bless you. See, Nigeria needs a really good leader like that. See, for example, when we go back to the memory lane where we experienced somebody like Sankara, you see, when he was the president of Nigeria, he never moved from Aso Rock. He never even go to anybody country. He was in Nigeria, yeah, and you see what Nigeria was experiencing there. But because of this element of democracy, element of political situation, they upset him at the end. He was eliminated. You can see what is happening here. So how much was highest Nigeria currency then? 20 naira was Nigeria currency under Abacha highest, and you can see the living of us then. But now he was bold enough. He spoke to the world. Tell them say na lie. If you say na lie, na lie. America they don't buy Nigeria oil, but Nigeria say have enough. But now we have political leaders that are friends to all those mafia in the international world. You understand? IMF, World Bank, also they are all gang of the same feather. See somebody like Ibrahim Traoré now, he don't push them out, he don't pack them out of the country. Say we don't need you people anymore because you people have killed us enough. Let us stand in our own feet. If we stand in our own feet, we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So we need person like that and we have a boldness. Even though he's a politician, we have that kind of charismatic to say enough is enough. And I believe we are going there one day.
Some say he's a hero, others say he's a dictator. Where do you stand?
He's a more than hero. This is someone like that kind of age, a young man for that kind of age, controlling a country of millions of people, and people all over the world, they are happy with him. You must appreciate him and praise him. See, somebody like that is an example of what we need. You understand? That kind of age, it's like the youngest president on earth. And see what he's doing. He's matching the matchable, letting them know here is our land, here is Burkina Faso, and here is not another person's land. And we must rule ourselves according to the rules and regulations of the country, and which is ready to. That's why everything is now moving rapidly with him. That's what everybody needs. Everybody needs good government, not illegality government that will tie you upside down at the end of the day in the name of democracy. See, it's a really welcome development for what is happening in Burkina Faso, because I have some people there that are living there. They say things have really changed dramatically from worse to good.
Do you think Africa is finally waking up to build a new future without Western interference?
You see, you are right, because time is coming, because you have been a long way. See, can you imagine Africa under colonial masters? After you have given them freedom to live, you now see underground manipulating their welfare. Can you see what France have done to many of those France-speaking countries in Africa?
Yes.
They pocket them, they don't have job, they don't have company, they don't have everything from France. You can't imagine somebody like Paul Biya in Cameroon, somebody ruling from 1988 to today. Can you imagine? It's now a country, it's now in his pocket under France. Look at the Yadama of Togo. The Yadama ruled 38 years, now his son is going to almost 20 years. Can you imagine? What a Benin Republic? See everywhere. See, now many of them are waking up, and we are going to wake up too, because we are tired of those matriculated of colonialism master, because they are still underground. It's like for somebody you will see vegetable is dying, something under is drinking the blood. So we are tired of those people drinking our blood. We have to follow up and change the narrative and bring the new revolution out that will make. See, Nigeria is so big for all those things. Nigeria is so big for all those things. Nigeria is not supposed to face this kind of situation of hardship that we are facing, but because of those underground colonial master taking what does not belong to them, we face the same hardship.
If Traoré ran for president in your country, will you vote for someone like him?
See, someone like him is a welcome development. Everybody will rush. Everybody want betterment of a nation. Everybody want betterment of his life. No road, no light, nothing. Before those people should come, when you give contract to 1 naira, you must execute that 1 naira. But here you give person 1 million, 100 million, do something. You not do anything. Who want to go inspect and say, you could tell say, you take your own, keep quiet. But in the time of that kind of situation, that kind of caliber of Ibrahim Traoré to be Nigeria, see everything will be brighter and brighter and brighter. I can assure you of that. Because that time fear will grip people. Because if fear no grip people, people don't go feel they do all those kind of wrong things. They will come up from that side. But now there is no fear. Anything can happen. They are not going there. No people are there. Take this one, talking out. But in the situation where that kind of person is in truth, everything will go down to and you will see the reality of government. But now there is no reality of government. So we need that type of a character and a charisma that Nigeria will be able to see light at the end of the tunnel.
So what is your final word for Nigeria government?
My final word for Nigeria government is there is still time, but the time is going faster and faster. They should change the count of the time, change their calendar, and rewrite the reality that make 250 million of Nigeria in abject poverty be out of that poverty and see the reality of the dividend of democracy. Because now we are celebrating democracy since 1999 now. What is the really benefit? There is no benefit. They should change their policy. We have everything to live, to have the capacity to live as a citizen.
Thank you very much.
God